first thing you need to do with the straight walls is put the main panels together so that they completely line up, and then we'll connect the two together. Now, you'll already see there are two pre-drilled holes here, and you'll see that these sliders will just go over the tracking system and slide into position there, and then you'll screw straight into those two holes. If you line these bits up exactly, or the screws up exactly, you should find yourself perfectly in position. And you take that screw, and screw these two about 90% in. We still want to leave a little bit of room so that the sliders move quite freely, and if you just need to check, you just look at the other ones that are already screwed in, and you'll see there's usually about 2 threads showing, and so you just screw it in until there is still 2 threads showing. Once we've done that side there, all we have to do is go to the other side of the partition, and you'll note that this, whereas the other side was in that position, this one will go upside down. And again, just look at the ones on the top and the bottom that are going exactly the same position. You won't be able to screw it the wrong way because there won't be any holes in that position. So you line up those holes. And again, leaving 2 threads showing. And that is the top part of the section. The giveaway here, the top is there are no wheels on this section. So we now go to the bottom of the partition and do exactly the same thing. And now we're at the bottom of the partition. We've done exactly what we've done with the top end, just to join those two units together and screw them all the way till there's only 2 threads showing. And we've done that on the other side here as well. Just screw that just in until there's 2 threads showing like that. Now we've got 4 corners to play with here. The 2 with the white screws in it, they're either white or silver bolts, are for the wheelbases. And then the ones with the black are for the end panels. So with the wheelbases, all we're doing is we're taking these bolts out, putting this wheelbase into position, and then doing them back up again. So you'll know which one is which. It should be a right angle here, a straight edge going vertically upwards here, and obviously the wheel is facing downwards. So once we've got that into position here, those bolts go straight back in. And then we tighten it up with a shifter. Come over to the other side. Take the 2 bolts out. Put the wheelbase into position. And again, just tighten it up. Okay. Now that we've got the brackets onto the end panels, literally all we're doing is in this corner here where we've got the black bolts, is we're taking these out, putting the end panel and bracket into position so it's perpendicular to that panel, and then putting those bolts straight back into position and securing them. I'll just do that at the bottom first. I'm going to go and do that exact same thing in the top position. Now I've got that exactly the same thing in the top position. Once I've got them tightened by hand, then I'll go ahead and tighten them with a shifter. So now we have our stabilising end panels at right angles. On this, I can now go ahead and tighten it with a shifter. Do the same thing at the bottom, and then I'm going into the opposite corner. We'll tighten these ones here, and then we can have a look in the opposite corner. Is exactly the same setup. Now if we go all the way up to this opposite corner, I'm doing exactly the same thing here at the top and the bottom, and putting the other end panel in that exact same position.